I hope everybody doing blessed. I'm doing blessed and highly favored, and definitely hope the same for you. And if this is your first time stopping by my channel, much love to you and welcome. And to my returning subs, my growing extended beautiful family, just thank you for the love and support. We're going, like I said, we're going through so many different changes where our situations as well as our circumstances are changing swiftly, even though they might seem dark and dim right now. Allow yourself to be able to see the sun of the abundance of the light coming towards your way. I know that might sound crazy, but I have my own little way of saying that. So, allow yourself to be able to go with the flow. Don't force anything because a lot of things are starting to come your way. So, with that being said, much love to all. Namaste, love and blessings, love and light, and many blessings are definitely coming your way. If you have been watching my videos for a while and have not already, what are you waiting for? Like and subscribe, hit that notification bell, drop me a line. I would love to get a chance to know you as much as you're getting to know me, even if it's about the positive feedback, the content of my video. If you feel like the video is uplifting or gives you good information and give you good vibes or inspires you to do, just share and please do with your loved one, families, or friend, or even fellow empaths that are going through trying times right now, even if they need spiritual guidance or just need confirmation or validation towards life path or even soul purposes. Please go ahead and share. And while you're at it, give me a thumbs up, like, and also share on your social media favorites wherever you see fit. Thank you once again for the love and support. It's greatly appreciated. And I hope that you're able to resonate with the content of my video. And the music I'm listening to in the background is called Raised Vibrations. 528 hertz, positive energy, positive minded, calm, balanced meditation music. And I'll post that link in the description box below. And the video I'm doing today is Twin Flame 101 Heyoka is letting your spirit rise to help your heart heal. Why it guides your heart to heal. It is. Like I said, we're going through all these different changes, and your circumstances might be really heavy right now. And it's just like I did the other day. I think it was yesterday. I made the video about things being overwhelming to you. There's a lot of things that people are just really truly. You can be, in the good best spirits for a couple of days, and it takes something just to, knock you back down. Lifetimes. Sometimes we go through things where it feels like life isn't fair. You're seeing people that do some gutter butt stuff and they're living good. But you have to understand things are not all as it seems. A lot of things. If you've been getting synchronicities like seeing 444, 1111, 111, or 555, it's allowing you. 555 is like buckle your seatbelts. Changes are coming. 444 is like there's things that's being worked in your favor. Your archangels as well as your angel spirit guides, ascended masters, they're all working things and changing your life around. They're working hard for you, because as long as they know you're trying to keep yourself above water. There's a lot of times where it feels like we got that chain with a cement block hanging us down there at the bottom of a bottom of a pool, and it can make you feel like you're drowning in all type of mishaps, stressful circumstances, depressing situations, all these different things. But there's a lot of things that we're even though we're over this hump is and starting a new chapter, and we're becoming those co-creators of our circumstances. We're working hard to bring whatever you are trying to manifest in your life, whether it's a new home, a better job, more money, to be able to do a lot more things with your family as well, even with yourself. We're going through all those changes in life, and sometimes it seems hectic. Sometimes it might feel like, oh, I'm never going to come to an end of this. You have to be able to change your frame of mind on how you're looking at things. I have to do it every day. There's times I go through things and I'm just like, I'm so tired. I'm going around, I'm doing videos, I'm doing one-on-ones with people, doing empath counseling with people, reaching out to people, all these different things. But the devil will get on you, or your ego, or people that want to throw shade on you. They will make you think that you don't have what it takes, and that's not the case. A lot of times we have to go through those dark waters for us to be able to, lay out on the sun and catch some, catch some rays. And then those things happen. And I know I'm on a good chapter because the tip of my nose is starting to itch, and I got a vibration from right there. So I must be talking about something they want me to talk about. But we all go through these different things in our life, and you have to be able to breathe through it. Like I said, a lot of times, press that reset button. If you need to meditate for those few minutes, do that. If you need to get out in nature just to get a breather and get the hell away from things, do that. Those are the things that you need to do. But allow yourself to never lose hope. Allow yourself to try to get into that frame of mind. Like I said before, oh my gosh, I must be talking about something serious. It's like it feels like I got to sneeze, but it's like right there. I'm feeling vibrations coming from right here around my chakra, my root, what is it, crown chakra, as well as my third eye. But going through all these different things in my life is so much, but I allow myself to be that open book, allowing you to know the experiences I have, being who I am, being what we stand for. That's a lot to go through. Heyokas, we are strong warriors. And it's like a lot of times we are in some very intense situations, but you have to understand, if you weren't strong enough, I guarantee you, if they, universe and God or whatever you praise to, if they felt like you could not be able to get in this, get over this hump in your life, and, go over the obstacles that you are currently facing, I guarantee you, if they didn't have faith in you that you would be able to do that, it wouldn't happen. I know, I forgot who said that. I think it was Sharon. Much love to you. And laughing. She's like, I wish they didn't trust me so much. I was busting out laughing. I think it was Sharon. I'm sorry. Sorry if it wasn't you, Sharon. But somebody was like, I wish God didn't trust me so much. Well, they got faith in you. You have to be able to have that same faith that they have in you within yourself. Allow your heart to heal. A lot of things, at times I used to go back and forth because I was going through so many different changes, and it was just getting so intense because I've been going through this for, almost close to 4 years now, knowing the identity of my family, knowing I knew my father for years and didn't even know I knew my father for years, always knew I had a connection with him, him passing and being able to understand there's answers going to come out. Clarity and all these other things are going to come out. Allow myself to keep working on myself, allow myself to heal, because it was like worrying about, somebody going to be held responsible for murdering my father was, the things that my family did underhanded towards me, as well as him and my family, as these things going to come out. All these different things was going on through my head, and I had to stop doing that. I had to back my way up, because it's just like there's things going on around me I don't know. Not everything is what it seems. God and universe wants me to just work on me. Keep working on yourself. Keep doing these videos, allowing yourself to see the positive view. Allow yourself to see the positive impact that you're pressing upon other people, allowing them to know that this too shall pass. They're not the only one going through it. There's more of us out there, because we feel like we're alone in this. A lot of times we're trying to explain things to people, and they're really not understanding. People that were your friends, your family, that were really close to you, all of a sudden they became people you didn't even know anymore. Things that you thought you knew was all a lie. That was just it was just a mirage. And it's like you had to be able to wake up and go through some tragic stuff for you to understand and start looking at things a whole new different way. There are so many times I don't went back and cried, like, why did my family put me through this? Why did my family turn the rest of my family against me? Why did they separate me from my children when they knew that was all I had? you know um why didn't they allow me, to meet my dad? Why couldn't they be honest about that? Why would they, try to make lies up and keep me away from my biological mom when I needed somebody that was going through the same thing? She lost her daughter's father. I lost my father, and I have to be going through this, physically by myself. Spiritually, I'm not. I got my soul family, as well as my spirit guides, as well as my dad. All these different things was going on in my head, and I had to allow myself to breathe through it. And it's just like, there's things that I thought, losing my mom was bad to cancer and all these things. That was bad. But going through all this, I mean, it's still, there's times I still cry and think about my mom as well, but I know my mom's in a better place. There's times that, I think about my dad, but I'm glad that God blessed me with pictures, him performing, different videos, different things that I can look back on and cherish for that, being proud of everything he's accomplished. All these different things are happening in my life. I had to look at the positive. I can't keep on dwelling on that negative. That negative would have drove me crazy and would have left me in a very dark spot and allowed myself to be blocked from blessings and abundance that I truly deserve after going through all that hell. There's a lot of times where life doesn't seem fair. There's a lot of times that things has been done to you and justice has not been served. But you have to allow yourself to detach away from wondering about, are those people that has did things to you, what's going to happen to them? That's not your concern. You shouldn't have to do that, because you already know, like I told y'all before, God and universe, your spirit guides, none of the people, the powers that be, all that's holy is not deaf, dumb, or blind to the tears you have cried, to how many times your heart has been broken, how many times you done sat in that dark and trying to understand, am I going to get through this? How am I going to be able to get through this? I'm tired of feeling this way. I just want to die. There's so many times I just didn't want to wake up in the next day. There's so many times I wanted to give up. I didn't do that. I didn't do that. It was just like, when I wanted that confirmation to see, are things turning better for me? Then I started seeing a lot of people that are reaching out to me. A lot of people are appreciating my videos, allowing myself to see the impact I can put in somebody else's life as well as they're putting in mine. That allowed me to see these things are changing for me. There's a lot of times life seems grim to you, but if that's all you're paying attention to your troubles, your sorrows, your shortcomings, your setbacks, your failures, if you're always looking in a focus of something negative, nothing positive, you're blocking your positive abundance coming in your life. You have to be able to see, yes, I might have went through this, but look at something else. You have to be able to see the little bitty blessings that you have got along the way for dealing with these tragedies. You have to be able to see that. There was so many things that happened I had to deal with all at one time. When I dealt with it all at one time, I said, God must think I'm a badass because I'm going through it. You always say, God, the universe is not going to put nothing on you cannot handle. He must thought I was a daggone renegade, Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome. Last of Mohicans, something like that. For me to have to be able to go through those things. And then it's just like when I'm seeing my subscribers just jumping off the roof. There's so many of us that our gift switch is popping on. And so you're in search to know, is there anybody else going through this? And all of a sudden you're starting to add collectives to the tribes that we're all connecting to all over the world. It's not just a coincidence that you're out in public and you end up bumping into another Heyoka or bumping into another empath. We're all starting to become a huge collective. They need all of us to stand our ground. They need a lot of us to strengthen ourselves in our soul as well as our essence and our spirits. You have to be able to allow yourself to rise, because your guidance is, your higher self, your loved ones that have passed, your ascended masters, your spirit guides. They're all helping you rise, but they need you to heal your heart while you're allowing yourself to ascend in that way. You're seeing the negative patterns that has put you in a place where you don't need to be at. You're staying, a lot of us has stayed in that chapter of our lives far longer than we were supposed to, because we were so busy paying attention to all the pain we constantly went through. We kept on putting our painful experiences on repeat. And I had to be able to do that last few days when I'm noticing all the goodness is coming around me and stuff like that. My negative has been gone, and I'm like, thank you, Jesus. I'm allowing myself to look at the positive things in my life, and there's things that I know I can change. I'm going to go ahead and do that. Things that I know I can't change, I can allow. My only thing when it comes to your situations, you can't change other people. That's one thing you can't do. You can't make nobody love you. Can't make nobody stay around that don't want to stay around. But the only thing you can change about a lot of situations is how you look at it. What do you stay focused on? Are you staying focused on the negative situations, or are you allowing yourself to stay focused on the impact you're getting from those dark situations? If you're seeing the promising things you're getting out of that situation, because not everything is what it seems. A lot of times, your ego will allow you to play on that because ego don't like change at all. Be like, hold up, wait a minute. We're not doing the things we used to do. I don't like this. I don't like, and they'll come whispering in your head. Devil don't want you to get something. Devil wouldn't be on you so much if you didn't have blessings coming. That's why I keep telling y'all, a lot of us are going through these times. There's people I've talked to on one-on-ones. There's people that, have left comments or were comfortable about leaving, whatever situations they're in. A lot of us are going through times right now, death in families, losing your job, losing your home, people that you have really trusted, that you were there for, is no longer there for you during your dark times. All these different things are changing. When your circle is being changed, trust and believe your lifestyle is about to change. And it's not going to do it for worse. It's going to do it for better, because you have to be able to allow yourself to see that positivity coming into your life. You have to be able to envision that. I know dark times may be hard right now, but you have to be able to let go of that chaos that's going on around you. Allow that chaos to go on by itself while while you're doing what you need to do. So it's just so many different things that goes on in my life, and I'm not where I want to be at right now. I desperately want to be out of my situation, but I know my situation is changing me. It's allowing me to appreciate, the good times as well as the bad, because my bad times has taught me a valuable lessons on things I don't want in my life anymore. And people I don't want it anymore. If I feel that somebody's holding me back, I have to be able to part ways with them, whether I care about them or not, and pray on them and be on my business. But allowing myself to really look at my spirit, my situation, whether it's, meeting my biological family, not connecting with my dad in the physical, being able to face the fact of what my mom's family, ex-husband did to me and everything like that. I benefited from those things. I'm allowing myself to see the growth that I got through that pain that they placed on me. Allowing myself to know, you know, you have power that hasn't been, that switch hadn't came on yet. I had to go through so many different tragedies for me to be able to see that light that I was bringing into my life. Allowing myself to be that open book and be bold enough to be comfortable enough on telling my story and be, 150 million, whatever, real about the things and trials and tribulations that has occurred in my life. Things haven't been fair for me at all, but I can't keep focused on that. I got to see the things that I'm trying to do in my life that I want to make better. I know the spirit guides and stuff in them, they got my back. They just wanted me to believe I got what it takes to be that best version of myself. I got what it takes to do what I do for my videos, be that, that motivational speaker that does vlogging almost every day, being able to share experiences as I'm going through my changes, for people to pay attention to their changes, let them know you're not the only one going through these trials and tribulations. There's a lot of things that are very heavy right now, but they just want you to detach yourself from it. They want you to see this is a situation that's going to give you growth on so many different levels. It's allow you to get wisdom off of every trial and tribulation that comes your way, allowing yourself to know on certain things on how not to do it and what to do when you go through situations. Are all learning experiences. But if you really just look at them as the things that is keeping you stagnant, it's only you that's keeping you there, the vibes that you're placing in those situations. And if you can allow yourself to say, okay, I'm in this situation, yes, it sucks like hell right now, but I'm allow myself to grow through this and keep it moving, allow myself to see what things do I need to do to improve my life to get out of this situation. What do I got to do to motivate myself to get out of my tragic situation? Because I'm not staying there. No matter what anybody thinks about your situation, you deserve anything that's going to come good to your life. If you know you can benefit off of it in any way, you deserve that. There's a lot of times we don't went through things where we feel like we don't deserve anything good to us because we had so many daggone bad things happen. When good things come along, you ain't gonna know what it's about. A blessing comes your way if you're so busy focusing on the hard times. A blessing can come your way and it can bypass you and you wouldn't even know it because you were focused on the wrong things. I'm looking at my situation. Yeah, I might be, stuck for a minute, but look at what I'm doing. I'm making more videos. I'm getting more comfortable. I'm having, comfortable with other people, allowing myself to be that open book, seeing where my situation and my shortcomings can be able to help somebody, reevaluate their shortcomings, being able to pay attention to what they have to do in their life to go ahead and get that growth. And so I'm looking at all these things that I'm going through. I'm starting to see the changes in my life. I'm starting to see my views go up. I'm starting to see my subscribers adding day by day, almost close to 250 some subscribers in the last 2.5 weeks. That's a blessing to me. Even though it's not even about money, it's about how I'm opening my life to be able to give my experiences and my knowledge as well as my lessons to be able to empower somebody else, because we're all going through it. We need that friendly reminder that lets us know this too shall pass. We need that friendly reminder in our life to say just because you're having a bad experience right now does not mean you're having a bad life. A lot of times these things have to happen for you to wake up and know you are that person that can overcome anything that comes along your path. You have been through worse stuff than you're going through right now at this time, or it may be this is the worst thing that you're going to go through, but it's not going to stay that way. If you're allowing yourself to come, play a victim to your circumstances, that's what's going to keep you there. When you allow yourself to see that I'm going to be a survivor over my shortcomings, I'm going to be that warrior that defeats the darkness that keeps on trying to play part in my life. When you're allowing yourself to see that, allow yourself to become bigger and better, your blessings are right around the corner. When you keep manifesting and you keep working on yourself, you're allowing yourself to forgive yourself for allowing you to keep going through those rotations of repeating everything you have been through, what people have done, what people said things to you, how they mistreated you, what was taken away out of your life, was gone, who's not there, who's there. All these different things, you got to work on you. Love yourself for who you are. Be comfortable with things you're doing. If you know there's something in your life you can change, do that. Don't sit up here and complain about it. Do it. If there's something that you can't change, then walk away. I know at times it's hard to do that. I have did it, and there are sometimes I draw myself back. I'm like, look at your Roslynn. That right there ain't even worth it. It ain't even worth your time. Don't even worth put your energy on it. A lot of times you got to ask yourself, is this worth me put my energy on? Is this something I need to be focused on? No. If it's not, the only thing you can change about yourself is how you view things, what energy you place on what, how you respond to it, what you accept. If people take you for granted and they don't respect your worth, walk away. Love yourself to know they don't need to be in your life. A lot of times we don't have friends and family that's been around us so long, and then when we go through these trying times, you can hear a mouse pissing on cotton because it got so quiet, because all the people you don't reached out to and been there for them turn their back on you. That's okay. You thank universe and God for allowing them to see the real people in your life, and the ones that were there to support you, those are the ones you hold dear and never let them go. There's so many people, there's people that were close to me, close to my mom, I grew up with, until they found out who I was related to, and they turned their back on me. They did, and it was like my mom, even my mom had a dying testament. If anything went wrong and I didn't get connected with my family, these are the situations, these are the things that she needs to know. Please help her do that. And all the people that knew to turn their back on me, because all they were was seeing money. They weren't looking at my dad as a human being, that he wanted to be reunited with his daughter. They didn't see that. All they seen was everything that he was attached to. But I was okay without that. It took me a minute to let go of that situation. But then I was like, anything that I'm doing on my own, I earned that. That's because I worked hard for it. Nobody can ever say they helped me get anywhere. The only people that helped me get here is my supporters here, my soul family. Other than that, and my spirit guides, my dad, universe, God, those are the only people that I owe credit to that helped me do that. I'm not worried about the ones that whisper behind my back or, want to be in my life just to see what's going on and try to see if they can block whatever. I don't have time for all that. I'm going to do me. I'm going to heal me and where I need to be. My heart needed to be healed because I was carrying a heavy load, so much a heavy load. When I thought I went through some stuff, when my mom died of cancer, along with other things she was dealing with, my dad was the worst. And I never thought I could be able to heal from this situation. But I see so many blessings that came out of this tragic situation. And I'm grateful for that. I'm so grateful for it. I constantly hear my dad tell me how proud he is of me, and the things that I'm able to do. It's just, he'd be like, how, I can't even respond to this. And I'm not used to him saying that. But all these different things I can benefit off of. my situation has humbled me in so many ways. I don't look down on nobody. I'm never going to forget where I came from, where I get to where I need to be. I will never stop thanking universe and God and my extended family for helping me get there. I will never do that, because that, as quick as you can get it, is quick as you can take it away. All those different things. I'm allowing my heart to heal where it needs to. It's been through, it's been through that cycle of use and abuse, but I had to allow myself to love myself, to know that I deserve happiness, I deserve love, I deserve peace of mind, I deserve anything that is going to be beautiful and prosperous to come to my life. I love helping other people. I love to be able to help them make sense of the crazy chaos they have to go through every day, to let them know this too shall pass. These experiences are going to strengthen you, giving you power and wisdom and knowledge that that you've always had, but you had to go through these tragedies to be reminded of that. So allow yourself to do what you need to do. Raise above the madness and the chaos. You got this. And allow yourself to be free. So I hope you were able to resonate with the content of my video. I hope y'all have a blessed, safe weekend. Be responsible and safe for everything you do. I would love to give a post notification shout out to Blooming Life and AJ Queen Healer. Much love to you. Welcome to the fam. I hope, y'all, all y'all can take heed and, just resonate with this. I know we're all going through some tough situations, but this is a confirmation. You need to know that things will get better. So drop me a line. Let me know if you resonate. Give me a thumbs up, share, hit that bell, subscribe. And know that you are truly blessed, highly favored, and forever loved. And knowing there's always somebody out there praying for your better days. And make sure you give out love, light, prosperity, as well as positivity. With words and vibes. You never know, your kind words and vibes can really take somebody a long way. I love y'all from the bottom of my heart, and I will see you on my next video. Much love. Peace.